Hey, this is Mike. Welcome to the Wandering Minds podcast. That is Mickey. I'll do it for you today. And back again, Kevin Boehm. What's up, my man?
Oh, not much. Fight camp.
You missed the...
Right. So how's that going? How's camp going? How's everything? Let's get an update.
It's going pretty awesome. Probably one of the best fight camps I've ever had, if not the best fight camp I've ever had. A lot of good momentum too. Like things are getting better every week. And then, even just like handling curveballs and still hitting them out of the park, right? So I've talked to you guys personally about it, but not everybody else knows.
Yeah.
My car got stolen in the middle of my fight camp.
Yeah.
And I drive to Portland 4 times a week.
And it got stolen in Portland.
And it got stolen in Portland.
Yeah.
So, had to have my lady come out and get me. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, dang, how could I search for my car? I'm stuck in Eugene. The thing about handling that curveball is, luckily, Brent, he was still going up there. My lady would still go up there, or she still got her car. Didn't skip a beat.
Good for
Didn't
you.
skip a beat.
Yeah. Awesome.
Didn't even let it worry me. I had this weird thing, and I'm always talking about manifestation, right?
Yeah.
I had people message me. They're like, "It's a Honda Civic. It's a silver Honda Civic in Portland. Stolen cars. You're probably never gonna see that thing again."
Yeah.
Right. If anything, it's on blocks already.
Right.
And
Taken apart.
I'm like, yeah. But, me and one of my teammates were talking, we're like, man, this camp's been going too good for that to be a case.
Yeah.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
It'll come back. I'd go out and search, and when me and my lady would go out and search, and I would almost get mad while searching because I'm like, I don't want to be wasting my time or energy looking for it.
Yeah.
It's going to either pop up or it's not. It's weird, but... going out and searching all these homeless camps, this is only putting me in a bad mood, taking me off my vibes,
Yeah, true.
And I could feel it deep inside, making me mad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, this isn't right. And I remember just telling Amber, I'm like, I'm hand it over to God. I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna just let the world do what it does, and if I get it back, I don't. If not, I'll find the blessing behind it.
Yeah.
Early on, I said some of the blessings was I have a ton of people who were sharing the post. I had a ton of people who were like, hey, if you need a ride, let me help you here. I had Brent who was driving me up to Portland. I had Amber who was bouncing back and forth with okay, I pick up the kids, you go to the gym. We, balance the car.
Yeah.
I had so much support to help me get my car back that I was like, what's a car to that? Look at all these people who are helping me in my time of need.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
for real.
hey, cool. But that was just the first blessing, right? I just started getting happy. And one day, and this was a weird case. I went to church on Sunday, and I was talking to my uncle there. I was like, I don't like the way it makes me feel when I go out and look for the car. I don't have the best intentions if I find the person, right? I'm over here praying to God to help me find the car, and what I'm going to do when I find this guy is not very godly.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
So it didn't match up.
Yeah.
I'm like, my energy's conflicted. And
I think it's good that you recognize that.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's it just got to stay in tune with it. And so I told him, and even told some of my friends, I'm like, just handed it over, and I'm going to keep going through my camp. Everything's going as it needs to. I don't need to go look for it anymore. If not, I'll just buy a new car. I'll hustle something up. I'm not somebody to stay defeated. It's not who I am.
Yeah.
And I get a call that Sunday night as I'm giving a private lesson. They found my car. It was just sitting on the side of the road over by OHSU.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like, whoa. Okay. So it's probably going to be torn up. Probably ripped up pretty bad. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a crappy car. My window was stuck down a little bit, probably how they got it.
Yeah.
And, so I asked the guy, and he's like, yeah, it's a little dirty, but, whatever. It's not, the ignition's not busted out. And none of the windows are busted out, and it doesn't look like they've ran it into a wall 90% of the stolen cars in Portland.
Yeah.
And so, again, line up some friends. I have a friend tell me hey man, you can take my car. I can't drive up there with you, but you can take my car up to Portland and go get yours. And then had another friend give me his whole day to go up with me in Portland, help me get my car. Go to the impound. They were a little salty and weird. I don't know if they deal with it in the mornings. Like I show up, I'm like, you have a Honda Civic. They're like, no, we don't. We don't have your Honda Civic unless you're this person. Whoa, calm down. I'm like freaking out on me.
Yeah.
And like, sounds bad, but they look like the healthiest people anyway. So you know what? Like, they probably are fighting their own demons. So I just kept trying to glue on a smile.
Yeah. Good for you.
It's okay. Hey, no, just keep looking. Just keep looking.
Yeah.
Well, do you have your registration? I'm like, no, I think it was in the glove box. It might have been stolen. But I did handle all the footwork ahead of time. I called the police. I got the report number. I called your guys' company. Yeah. And they told me everything's okay. All I got to do is show up with my ID and my key.
Yeah.
Here you go. Well, I don't know what they told you. Blah, blah, blah. Freaking out on me.
Wow.
Nope, I'm not getting. Hey,
yeah,
just keep looking. Just keep looking.
Yeah.
And they're like, silver Honda Civic, Kevin, babe. Well, it's here, but I don't know what they told you about being able to get it without your registration. Just check your comments.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go check. They check, and of course, I got my car.
Wow.
And so I go in and I go look at it, and I'm like, you know, it's crazy. They rolled the window up. The window they wouldn't go up.
Like, it's in better condition than I left it.
Yeah, and like, you know, they smelled like cigarettes and dogs. It was disgusting, but they even put all their trash in their bag, and like there was like a bag full of trash. Right. Yeah, so I do know a good detailer, High Pride Detail. All right, I'll go check them out. First, I got to clean up all the water gallons. I've been drinking lots of gallons of water. And let me get it ready to get detailed. But yeah, ended up getting my car back, and you know there was a little bit of fees. I think all they did was they took a battery and a spark plug wire. Right, not the spark plug itself, but the wire that connects to it. Yeah, like they were trying to come back and get it later, and didn't want it to get stolen.
They didn't want the stolen car to get stolen.
Interesting.
So I had to go buy a battery. I had to go buy a spark plug wire. Yeah, but I drove it home. It didn't even run. I could turn it on. I didn't even need to put gas in the tank. Right, I drove it to a gas station and ozoned the crap out of it.
Yeah, you know what a great. Everything that you were talking about, your attitude dealing with the situation, is a perfect example of a top tier, higher echelon fighter. Okay. Think about it. Like you didn't let your emotions take control of you. You allowed the situation to play out. Just like a fucking chess game, which is fighting. Which is fighting. It's a fucking chess game. If you get over emotional. Well, and this is a perfect example of that. Yeah. Perfect example of that.
Yeah, and I was looking on like all these stolen car websites, and I'm looking at people like posting up like, my whole world's turned upside down. This is the end of it. How am I going to get my car? My whole life is just so messed up. I'm like, why would you let yourself be like that? And it's like you said, though, it is for fighting. Like, you know, I got my coach all the time. Like, I'll get popped and hit with something good or taken down. If I start spazzing out, I start getting mad at, he hit me, freaking out. I'm not going to be able to stay in the game.
You're not in control.
Yeah, you're out of control. So just stay through your emotions, And so that's all this was. Yeah. And, we deal with so much stressful stuff in preparing ourselves and constantly pushing ourselves. And really anybody who's trying to master any craft, right? Like, you're going to suck at improvement, right? Like, you might get better faster, right? There's that 80-20 rule. And that's, for the first 80% only takes 20% of effort. The last 20%, that takes 80 to 90% effort, but 80% effort for that rule, and so you're gonna hit plateaus. You're gonna hit all this stuff that's really frustrating. You're gonna get in a room filled of killers when you're trying to be a killer, and you're gonna get the crap beat out of you for a while, and then you're gonna stop getting beat up as much, and then you're gonna get some moves on them. Next thing you know, you're running up there with the killers, and you're one of them, right? But it takes like that, calm mindset, calm mindset,
the discipline.
So
this reminds me of I think it's like a meme that my boss posted the other day. And it's like this guy who is like getting ready for his fight, right? And he's like, yeah. And then when it's over, he had like punched his own nose.
Yep.
Because he was so like overboard versus like calm. I thought that was hilarious to me. I'm not a fighter, but can you imagine like
pretty funny
about to walk out and then
oh yeah, no joke. Like I've changed my demeanor in the way that I've walked out as I've gotten more professional.
Yep.
Right. I used to be that guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stare everybody down. I'm so angry. Like.
It seems like it would wear you out.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. You don't flow as well. You become stiff as a board, right? Like, and as I started calming down, like I'd start putting on some like hippie music in the back, dancing, having fun, go out, like, woo, have fun. I'm happy as hell to be here. I don't need to be mad, right? I could flow. I could be more creative in a happier state of mind. So just like with my car or whatever, like. I can figure out a better answer if I'm happy. If I start getting all tense and getting all angry, then I'm only going to focus on the problem, not the solution. Right?
For real.
Like, there's so many, like, motivation pages, and they kind of talk about the same kind of thing, and I love that stuff. Like, it's cheesy, but I love it, right? If I focus on the mountain I'm going to drive into and fly in a plane, like, I might hit that damn mountain. Mm-hmm. But if I'm just like, I'm going to go right over the top of that mountain. Like, I'm just going to fly over the top of the mountain. The mountain was just there.
Well, right? and that's the difference between reacting to a situation and responding to a situation. Reacting, you're always going to be emotional about it. Responding is that logical thing. And the logic gets turned off the moment your emotions take over.
Your little lizard brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And, so like stayed calm through all that. It got all my stuff back. I even like had my parents even helped me a little bit. I hate asking for help from my parents financially, but like they helped me get my battery and everything loaded up because I'm in the middle of fight camp and this is expensive. But we're about to change my life with this next fight. So that's all that matters is I'm like, okay, I got that car for $1,000, right? Mm-hmm. How many times over will I lose that car if I lose my focus on this fight? Right?
That's true.
I can go buy that car over and over and over again. Go give my friends a few. Like, if I win this fight, if I keep my mind on the goal, right? Like, it's that was like stuff I'm literally just telling myself as I go through it. Anytime I start getting tense, like I said, everybody just wants to help. Go search for it. Go look for it. Go look for it. No. No. Why? Like
it's not doing you any good.
Yeah, there's 12,000 stolen cars in Portland last year.
Oh.
Wow. The chance of me going and and some people did go search their cars down and find them, yada yada. I don't want to waste my time. I'm busy. I'm a busy dude.
Well, you don't even live in Portland. It's a lot easier if you lived there.
Exactly. So automatically add 4 hours to whatever I choose to do. Right? 2 hours there, 2 hours back. Any hours searching, all of a sudden I've lost half my day. Right? Every day is valuable to me.
Well, and the mindset, again, like going back to what you were saying, you have to keep your eyes on the prize. That's a hurdle. Let's put that fucking hurdle on the back.
Oh yeah. Well, guess what? We jumped it.
You jumped it. You jumped it.
And then was right back in camp like nothing happened. Just like I said, didn't skip a beat, man. And and I take that positive like energy and momentum, and I'm just like, oh yeah, like think about this: 12,000 cars were stolen in Portland last year.
Damn.
My car was missing in Portland for a week. Mm-hmm. The little bit of searching we did, every car we saw was destroyed.
Really?
All these pages I'm looking at, cars destroyed, stripped apart. I have a Honda Civic, the most easy car to pull apart and put on other vehicles, and I get my car back in good condition, drive it home, and
cleaned up a little bit.
They even cleaned it a little bit. There was cleaning stuff in the car. They had the black eye spray. They knew they stunk. So, they had the black eye spray, the window cleaner.
Wow,
that's so funny.
Do you know what the statistic is for recovered stolen vehicles? I have no idea.
They had it was actually surprisingly pretty high.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know if I believe that. Like, I was looking up stuff on Google as it was going. Again, consuming my mind. But like in good condition,
Right.
probably horrible.
Oh,
Probably
right. Yeah.
horrible. No joke, man. Like I drive past fucking 5 or 6 bum camps on the way to practice, you know, and like I see the cars.
Yeah.
It was spray painted. They didn't do anything to it.
Nice.
They didn't even take off my license plates. They had new license plates in the car.
Really?
Yeah, they were gonna.
Did they happen to run those to see what
I
other
said-
stolen car they came
Not to
off?
put anybody on blast, but I did send them over. I
Okay.
sent the plates over and was like, hey, just so you know, these
Yeah.
were in my car.
Yeah.
And it's like, good, you found your car. So I'm like, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So wild. So they were gonna put new plates on it.
Yeah. They were in
Wow.
the process and something happened where they just let it go. And like, somebody came up and was like, oh, that's stolen. Yeah, I got a bill to get it back. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm back on my camp.
There you go.
I'm
Yeah.
back on my
And
grind.
camp's going
And
good.
it's
Camp's
going
going
so
good.
damn
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
It's going so
Because you're
damn
what,
good.
2 weeks out now?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
So you leave in a week then?
Yeah.
a week?
I'll be leaving like Monday, the week of the fight. Yeah. So out in Connecticut.
Ooh. Is it cold there?
Yes.
Probably it's December. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cold in Connecticut.
Oh.
A friend of mine lives in Rhode Island, and I just looked at the weather last night, and it was 46.
Oh, that's here.
But it's
But
like
snow.
humid
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah,
cold
yeah.
over there.
No,
it's-
so
yeah.
one of my wants was to like get a rental and drive into New York. Mm-hmm. It's 2 hours away. I'm like, I was telling myself, I'm like, it would be so cool. I want to go with my lady, you know, like her goal is always to like see New York in
Yeah.
the winter near Christmas.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, cool.
but she doesn't get in until Wednesday, and then I'll weigh in on Thursday. And I told myself, I'm like, you know, it's 2 hours there, 2 hours back, just like a Portland trip. It couldn't be that bad to like go after weigh-ins. And then I thought about it. I'm like, what if I like get stuck in New York traffic, or
Right.
Yeah.
do I really want to go distract myself for that long? like maybe after the fight.
After the fight.
After the fight,
So
right?
you're
But they're
relaxed,
flying me out the
come
next
off a
day
win.
right away.
Oh.
So
okay.
I need to go win this fight
Yeah.
pretty damn quick. Enjoy some fights.
Yep.
And then, I mean, New York, the lights are always on, right? So I can even get there at 10 p.m. I don't care. Like,
yeah.
go see it. I mean, hopefully no craziness out there.
Right.
No craziness is going to be out there. From like, you know, go see it from like 10 p.m. to like midnight, or like, you know, go check it out.
Yeah.
So it's still doable. And then I could just be tired on the plane. I don't care
There you
about
go.
that. Like,
well, you just want to fight. You get to sleep after that for a while.
exactly. So New York's not out of mind. I want to go see New York.
Hey, it's a bucket list thing. You got to do it while you can.
Right? Like, how cool is it to go like see New York, right? Like a few weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
Right? That would be
Pretty
pretty
cool.
awesome.
Very
like
cool.
some
Yeah.
elf stuff, right? That's what maybe go find one of those little skating rinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had. That's like what I envisioned.
Like in the park or whatever. Do they
Yeah.
actually do that there? Or
I just
is
in
that
the
just
movies.
in movies?
I don't know.
In the movies, they do. So you know what? They probably
They
do.
probably
Movies
do.
don't lie.
Yeah, they're completely factual.
But yeah, man, everything in this camp is just going so good.
Good.
The momentum is so great. I don't see how it could stop on fight night.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know, like
it won't.
It won't. It won't. Like I've been doing good. Like I'm like, you know, I've been praying. I've been meditating. I've been giving my thanks. I've been grateful for every little win throughout my camp. I've been doing everything right.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no reason that it changes.
No.
Right. And I'm skilled enough to beat this guy. If I show up like I need to show up, make weight, go do my work.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
And
all.
you're good. You're good
Like-
for weight. You're on.
Oh yeah,
schedule
I'm
for
on a
weight.
really good track. Like
Okay,
actually, I had to go put on a little bit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
To make sure that I didn't get too light.
Yeah.
Right. Like I started cutting just to kind of test it out because I don't know Connecticut and I don't know where my sauna is going to be at. I'll have like a personal sauna, and I don't want to leave like 20 pounds or 15 pounds for
Yeah.
that. You know, so I'm gonna manage my weight, but it's money.
Nice.
And you know, like I'm just, how could it go bad?
Right.
How could things go bad right now? Like, so what? Some dude's gonna try to punch me in the face. I'm gonna punch him first.
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
or he's gonna hit me in the face.
Yeah.
Woohoo, I fight.
That's what you do.
like, you know, like I just so positive going into
Good.
this fight.
Yeah,
I,
you are.
I feel so good.
Yeah.
Confidence is good, and like I don't see it going anywhere. Right, like my confidence is gonna come all the way through.
Yeah.
You know, and just like one of the things I want to say, like, and I know this might be like an segment. I've been incredibly grateful for like all the sponsors that have been helping me through this camp, the teams that have been helping me through this camp. Like, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
I'm so blessed. You know, like this camp, I've been training so hard, right? And I got guys like Brent Primus back at home and up in Portland.
Yeah.
And like just constantly getting work with like a high level black belt. Like I think he's like a second or third degree black belt. One of the very best in the world. And I have him in my backyard and as a friend, right? Like that's been one of mine and Brent's friendship throughout this camp has gotten better than ever.
Nice.
You know, like we were always friends, but like he's been a dependable friend throughout this camp, putting in time, just coming into the gym and helping me out, like unlocking his gym, meeting me, and you know, like just whatever I want to work on.
Yeah.
And then like if he gets something, we spend time afterwards and we talk about it, we drill, and he gives me moves that I've been taking through my entire camp. And then I go up to Portland and I got all the guys in there and all the coaches in there just helping me so much.
Yeah.
I got my chiropractor helping me out. After my fight camp, like I can't like put these people on like my shorts and stuff, but after like during my fight camp, after the car got stolen, I had to use a little bit of sponsor money too to help get me out.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
that's what it's
and
for, though.
I was like, but
Yeah.
it keeps me fighting. And
Yeah.
I got a little worried because it started like running pretty low. Then all of a sudden, like these guys, my buddy Jared, and I'll tag him in the link later. I don't know the company too well, but he's got a vape company starting out, like it not like vape like nicotine, but like for THC and stuff like that. And he's an asthmatic, and so like creating the pins that don't hurt him, you know,
cool.
like easy on the lungs vape pins.
Yeah. Mickey might try
Like
that.
yeah, I don't smoke, but like
I don't
I'll have
either.
some to share with
We
people.
do when we have guests in here.
There we go.
Yeah, no.
But
It's
no, he just like
secondhand.
reached out and was like, "Hey, I just want to help."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I told him
Cool.
the situation of like, "Hey, I can't have this and this and on my sponsors thing," and Bellator's pretty strict about that, and they're like, "We don't care, man." Like,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Just
"Well,
want
where
help.
can they get their product?" You go, "Oh, we're in the making. They can't even get it yet."
Ah.
Selfless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely
Yeah,
selfless,
yeah.
just wants to help. I've had you guys come through and help me out, help pull me out of that pinch with the Wandering Minds podcast, and then like it's so helpful. Like I was able to go straight from you handing me the money to hand it over to my conditioning. And my conditioning team has been putting in a lot of effort with me, and I'm conditioning with Brent as well. Like
Yeah,
me and
I
him
saw
are
that the
splitting
other
the
day.
price, and
That's cool.
so I got like one of the most conditioned fighters in the world,
And he's got
as my
so much
training partner.
experience in the big show.
He's been in the big shows for so long. Like
Yeah.
he's been to the very tippy top of it.
Yeah.
He beat Michael Chandler.
Yeah.
You know, like
Beat a lot of good dudes.
yeah, he beat a lot of good dudes. And so like just having him around me, like I belong.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, like
Yeah.
I'm very grateful to just belong. I feel like I belong, you
Yeah.
know, like
You do.
and I'm just I'm very, very grateful, man. And another one like Skynet Security, you know, he came through, gave me a second payment on my sponsorship just to help get me out of the pinch.
Cool.
You know, the original one, Underdog Lawyers, helping me pay for all my shorts and banner and stuff like that. My lady at home putting up with me. I've been gone a lot.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things is nothing is without sacrifice.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Like I train. There's days I'm like gone all day at the gym, and especially because I'm up in Portland, and some days I'm training doubles up in Portland instead of like coming home and training at night here. Like so, like sometimes I'll be gone from like 8 in the morning to midnight, and I'm constantly like even having to be selfish. Like I'm like I gotta think about me right
Yeah.
now. Like
Yeah,
I have
do.
to work on me, and like I'm aware that I'm grateful that you know like I have a lady who can understand it.
Well, and plus she's a fighter, so she
Yeah.
already knows. She knows a lot
Exactly.
more than the typical.
Yeah, and she's been with me through, I think, 3 or 4 fights now.
Yeah.
And has like seen the improvement and seen like, I mean, this camp has taken more of my attention than any other one, right? Like this is my first full camp for the big shows. Before that, I was like working a job, get my training done, come home, have my family time and all that. Now I'm like, man, I get home, I'm like, okay, I got to see if I can bust out 500 push-ups. Okay, I got to start hitting my sit-ups. I need to do my stretches. I need to do this. I'm like, I'm just going to go sit in the room. This is silly. I got my portable sauna set up in my room.
Oh, that's a great spot for it.
Yeah, the kids are out like watching TV and she's taking care of dinner and all that stuff. And I'm just sitting in my sauna, watching Gladiator, watching Knight's Tale, like just loving life, awesome, you know, dude. Like changing my stars.
Yeah.
And I'm like just constantly on it. So, thank you to everybody, you know, like it's not like half-hearted when I say I'm extremely grateful. And I really look forward to going and getting this win for us. I say everything with the sense of we, right? Like this isn't just win. Me. This is we.
Yeah.
We go out and fight. Yeah. You know, like we had a good camp. We did all this stuff. Like, and I've always kind of said we, and I didn't even have the support like I do now. And it's funny. My mom used to ask me, she goes, you got a little like rat in your pocket or something? Like, everything I'd say, I'd be like, we do this. Yeah. I like, it's the support I've always envisioned having. I've always acted like I've had the support even when I did it.
Yeah.
Now I have it.
Well, we appreciate you taking the hits.
Hey, I will. Hopefully not very many.
Not very many.
But yeah, I got you guys. I got you guys. I've already taken enough during training. Now I just go out. I'll let him. I'll see how he hits.
Yeah.
I'll see how this dude hits. He's scared.
Yeah.
Right.
Get
like
that fucking win. Whatever.
Yeah, man. Like I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to be near this and to see where this goes from here. Right? Yep. It only goes up. It only gets better.
Hell yeah.
It only gets better from here. You know, like I have people like telling me like they're like I finally like fully believe. Like they're like, you know, like I've seen from the outsides, like what you're having to do to get to training. I saw you're training hard and all this stuff, but like seen, like they see what big show fighters are doing. Like they're like, this is your time.
Yeah.
This is your time. I see it. It's like, that's like so reassuring to me. Mm-hmm. And then like, I'm like constantly like on my drives listening to books and stuff about like the fighter's mindset. And then recently finished Endure by Cam Haynes. I want to meet that guy so bad. He's local.
Is he?
Yeah.
Just go hang out on Mount Pisgah.
Right.
Just spend all day there.
I'll find him on Mount Pisgah.
Eventually,
I like reached out to him on Instagram. He never got back to me, but
I imagine he has like thousands of DMs.
Yeah, he's like one of the most like renowned bow hunters.
No, yeah. Rhett knows.
He actually used to train under Vic
Did he?
Cool. At Forever Strong.
I remember seeing him at Pursue a long time ago.
Yeah, he mentions Forever Strong in his book too. Oh. So it was kind of cool to like hear about this guy. But his big thing is like kill that inner bitch. Like in a sense, like you think you need to like, dude, that guy. I maybe got to ask him because I feel a little called out sometimes. He's like, there's no rest days. I'm like, but my coach told me to. My coach told me not to do anything today. Right, yeah. And so, like, I mean, that guy's amazing. Like, he runs like 3 marathons a week. Just every morning, just wakes up and does it at 3. You know, makes more on his side job than he does on his normal job, but dude still works his sub or Springfield Utility Board, and like still works a full-time job just to feel like like he's a human.
Keeps people grounded, I would think.
Yeah. And you know, like, so listening to his book was like something that I just kept throughout my whole training, and I would just like start going into my rounds. And it was another cool part about like a credit to how my camp is going is like I hit this point where I'm like, I'm gonna go into my practice and I have X amount of rounds. Fuck cardio. I'm going all out every round. And if I'm dead by the end, I'm dead by the end. And I'm like, whoa, still breathing. Yeah. Still breathing, motherfuckers. Another round. Right? So, like, I'm like, okay. cool. Like the limits you can push yourself to,
Yeah.
finding out what you can push yourself to do.
Yeah.
And I've been finding that this camp, and I'm so excited.
Hell
about
yeah.
it. I'm so excited. So
I can't wait.
yeah, guys, December 9th is
Right
just
around the corner.
Yeah, it's just right around the corner. It's coming up, and then like this might be the easiest part of my camp, right? Like,
Yeah.
I've 5 rounds or 3 rounds tops, 15 minutes.
Yep. Got
Okay,
that shit.
with somebody who's getting equally as tired. Okay, okay. Somebody try to hit me. Cool. I've endured. I've
Got that
gone
shit.
through way more. Hashtag keep hammering. Like this shit's just the fun part.
Hell
And going in, I feel so good that I can go through my checklist. Like that was one of the problems with that last one on that short notice fight. Is like the checklist is so important to me, right? Like all the way down to the weight cut. Like I had to do a giant weight cut, and I missed weight, and I didn't really put in a camp. I was training, but then I went from training. There's a difference between a camp and training.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm going as opposed to like I'm getting better. I'm learning moves to like, okay, now I'm mastering moves. Right. Like doing it so many times that I can't get it wrong. Right. Not just trying to get good. I can't get it wrong. And then like. And so like going into that short notice one, I'm like, I couldn't check a damn box. Like, I'm like, did I do my weight cut properly through good dieting, through discipline? You know, did I like have to turn down some cake? Did I have to like do all that? No, I didn't. I just fucking jumped in a sauna and a sweatsuit and ran like a mofo, and I starved for a week, and like, that's not proper.
Yeah.
Right. And then that, and let alone what that does to your mind, like your, thinking mind, not just your like spiritual, like uplifted mind, like, but your real physical mind and your brain. Then like, I was like, just nothing was there to check. I wasn't prepared. I didn't know who I was fighting. I didn't spend a camp training for him. I spent a week training for him.
Yeah.
Big
difference.
And like, so this fight going in, I dieted. I did very good on my diet. I've done very good on my diet. After a little baptism, we went to a cake shop. And guess what? Main Street Sweets smells so good.
I saw a post today. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, they got so many good sweets. And they're celebrating and everything. And I'm just eating pizza and cake. And I'm going to sip on my water. I'm going to stay fasted. Right? So there's some discipline. There's some sacrifice. Did I give up all my hours? Yes, I did. Did I put my hours into the gym? Yes, I did. Did I do my extra credit outside of the gym? Yes, I did. Did I study my opponent? Yes, I did. Did I get confident in my abilities to handle whatever this guy might bring at me? Yes, I did. Really, like, there's not a damn box I can't check right now. Do I have the support? Do I have the confidence? Am I used to this platform? Can I envision that platform? Fuck yeah, I can. Right? Yeah. Like, I've been waiting for my rematch for the walkout. Right? Like the warm-up process. Every bit of it. Yeah. Every bit of it I've been thinking about. There's not a box that I can't check to tell me I'm ready. Right? Did this guy outwork me? Hell no. Yeah. No. There's no way he outworked me. Right? Good. Like, I don't care how hard he was working. Because I worked harder. Yeah. Right. And like all the way down to like I got all my scheduled stuff. There'd be certain nights I'm like, okay, there was just a little bit of practice today. I'm not quite where I want to be yet. Like I got this practice in, this practice in. Let's go hit the gym at 10 o'clock at night and go see if we can get 1,000 calorie cardio burner. Like, and, okay, let's go.
Wow, that's brutal
hitting, too. Like, I think I'm almost at 7. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
It'll make sense in a second. On just what I've counted right now in the past since November, this isn't the most impressive, but I'm sitting around 2,000 push-ups at 1,725. So like I was starting with like I was trying to hit my 500 a day, sounded like a good goal, and I'd hit my 500, but then I'd go do arm day and stuff. So I had to be a little bit moderate, but 1,725 push-ups in the past, like since November. I'm feeling okay. You know, like, and that there's probably still ones that I missed, but like, yeah.
Cool.
And I'm feeling good. And that's just extra credit. Let me tell people this. Extra credit don't mean shit if you don't do your homework.
Yeah.
Right? There's a thing a lot of people like to do. They talk about how they did all that stuff in the extra credit column, but then they turned in nothing on their homework.
Right.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
So
it's not extra.
Yeah, it's not extra. Point. That's just you trying to keep up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just extra fun stuff. But yeah, everything's going great, guys.
Good, man.
And
December 9th.
Speaking of which, I gotta wrap up. I gotta go see Back to Strength Chiropractics. Get me all tuned in.
Yeah.
Hey, seriously, get over there. Check them out. Check out Main Street Sweets. They are open. They are delicious.
It looks so good.
They're in a soft opening right now.
Okay.
So be patient because they're like getting a staff to keep up with all the stuff. But they opened up so you guys could taste the sweets. So go show some love. Go show some love. Underdog Lawyer, listen to Wandering Minds podcast real quick. Hey, you got the hat on. You can't see it on my thing right now, but I got the Wandering Minds hoodie on. I don't know if you guys like to zip up. You do.
It's cozy. I have one too.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, Skynet Security up there in Portland, keeping people safe. Doing like armed security in the Portland clubs. It's dangerous down there, and they got the right group of people. That's like a family. Nice. Thank you to Jared and coming through and just helping me out. Like, I'll tag up more stuff later, but if I'm forgetting anybody, I'm really sorry. Oh, Ballard Construction, the first people to jump on me, like for the big sponsorship for this fight, and that's the other guy who's just been out there killing it. I think Rhett should talk to that guy.
Yeah,
I really do. Like. That guy's a flipper. That guy is a builder. Any project you want, he could do. And he's like the nicest people you've ever met. And so like he's in professional, nice, young, ambitious crew. Like I've worked with them. They treat their guys really well. Yeah. Really well. Good. If you work at Ballard Construction, you feel like you're a part of a family. Yeah. And like it's awesome.
Nice.
So yeah, check all those people out. And also, thank you to my lady for putting up with my craziness through this fight camp. Hey, love you.
Kevin Boehm, everybody. All right, game time.
All right,
Get
man.
it.